Hello everyone, my name is Klibbitz and welcome back to a brand new season of the Klibbitz Kitchen, Recooked. That's right, it's been pretty much a year since the last episode came out of the first series, and I just thought instead of coming back with a 6th episode, we could just rebrand the whole thing and start a new season. Having said that, it doesn't mean that there will be episodes on a certain schedule, it just means that there will be episodes, but whenever I feel like posting them. However, that doesn't mean there's going to be a year gap between each one. Don't expect that. I will try and get them out more frequently than I did the first time. Either way, it's good to be back, and today I've got something amazing planned for the first episode. So if you'd like, come with me to the kitchen and I'm going to show you what we're doing today. Welcome to the kitchen. Now if you've seen this show before, you know that we like to get a little bit weird here and do some strange things that are a bit out of the box. But today, we're not necessarily making something as much as we're going to be reviewing something and testing it and comparing it with other versions of itself. But you read the title, so you know what we're doing on this episode, so I may as well just bring out the contenders. Our first option is Nesquik. If you've ever had Nesquik before, you will know that it's quite a nice treat. It is put into milk, it is chocolate powder, it comes in different flavours, but for this one we're going to be using chocolate. And it has 8.8 grams of sugar in it per 11 grams. So that's a lot. Wow, that's a lot. Going up against the Nesquik, we have Ovaltine, which is another version of chocolate milk, although this is more malt flavoured. It contains 8.8 grams of sugar per 20 grams, so we have a slightly less amount of sugar in this one. Our third contender is, of course, Milo. Who doesn't love Milo? We all love Milo. This thing contains roughly 9.3 grams of sugar per 20 grams. So hey, I mean, it's not that bad. A little bit more sugary than this one. Not as sugary as this one, but still quite lovable. And finally, the last contender is this, Sustagen. Now, I've never heard of this stuff before. Apparently it's Dutch chocolate. No wonder, but I am Dutch, so I should have heard about it. Either way, it looks interesting and I'm keen to try it. It contains 8.1 grams of sugar per 15 grams. So I think if we rank these in order from lowest to highest in sugar, it would be something like this. So now that we've got our 4 contenders here, what we're going to be doing is testing each of them out in a cold chocolate. Why cold? Why not hot chocolate? Because I can't be bothered to use this damn microwave, which doesn't work very well and could explode. But here's how it's going to work. I'm going to get 4 glasses of milk. In each glass, I'm going to be pouring a little bit of each one into them, testing them out, seeing how they taste, rating them based on their taste and their presentation and overall general likability. And then at the end of that, I'm going to get a 5th cup and I'm going to pour a little bit from each one into that and see what a mega cluster of these 4 things taste like. Just keep in mind, I'm comparing these so you don't have to. I'm doing the work for you. You should be thanking me. Anyway, let's grab some milk and a cup. First up is Nesquik. For each one, I'll be pouring in 2 scoops and only a little bit of milk, roughly to about halfway up on this cup. It looks quite nice. Let's give it a taste. Interesting. In terms of presentation, I'm going to give it an 8 because it looks the most like chocolate milk, and in terms of taste, I'm going to give it about a 6 because it could definitely improve in that area. Next up, we have the Ovaltine. Not gonna lie, out of all of them, this one definitely looks the most like Milo so far. Let's give it a taste and see if it tastes anything like Milo. The milk itself has not been flavoured very much, although it has been decorated with this flavour. And it's quite a nice flavour too, I actually quite like that. Presentation gets a 2, it looks very ugly, but tastes like about a 9. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of this stuff. Next up is good old mate sausagen. I've never tried this stuff before, unlike the other ones, so I'm keen to see what exactly this tastes like. 1, 2, half a glass, here we come. Ooh, this looks good. Let's give it a try here. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, not a big fan of that one. Kind of hurts me to say that considering I'm dissing on my own culture here. But honestly, if I had to rate it out of 10, I'd say in terms of presentation, it gets about a 1. And in terms of taste, it gets about a 2. Last but not least, we have a good old Milo. Let's see if this tastes good. I wonder if it tastes good. I don't know. I've never had Milo before. 1, 2. I'm sorry, I just love this. I love Milo. I'm sorry, I just love Milo. Oh, that's good. Presentation, it gets a 4. It doesn't look great, but looks slightly better than some of the others. In terms of taste, it gets a 10 out of 10. This is very nice. If you haven't had Milo before, you're not a human, because all humans have had Milo. Well, all Australian humans have had Milo. This is the part of the video I didn't want to make, but since I've recommended Milo, I'm now going to say it's my favourite. Now, of course, I still have all 4 of my cups here from each of the different ones. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a larger cup, I'm going to pour remains from each and try and drink the whole thing in one go. I know what you're thinking. Ronan, you're crazy. These are things that need to be done so that you don't have to do it, or maybe so that you do have to do it. It needs to be proved, and I'm here to do that. Ooh. Before I do this, I just want to say, don't try this at home. I mean, it smells perfectly fine. No, it doesn't. It smells like charcoal. But who cares? We're here to drink it, so let's just drink it. Not bad. Not bad. In fact, I would go as far as to say that that is better than the 4 of them on their own. I would go as far as to say that that's better than Milo on its own. The moral of today's story, kids, if you want chocolate milk, why have just the one when you can go for all 4 of them combined? That's what I'd recommend doing. With that being said, I better pack this mess up, but first, let me finish the video. Well, there you have it. 4 very different types of chocolate powder, but only one true winner. All of them combined. I hope this was helpful to at least someone out there, and if you did enjoy the video, leave a like. It really helps out a lot. And also leave a comment suggesting types of food you want to see me do, or drinks, or just anything you'd like to see me try out on the Klibbitz Kitchen Recooked. I'm happy to do it. If it's something I can do, I will do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. If you want to check out Season 1, here's a playlist here of the originals, and if you do enjoy, then cool. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.